1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Mustard, mayonnaise, turkey bacon too. That's the way we sandwich.
Welcome to the what are we calling this thing?
Something. I don't even remember what we agreed on.
Welcome to it, whatever this is.
Man, it's so weird getting back into like the groove of doing a podcast.
Yeah. Well, you say back into the groove, and
Yeah, we were never really
I'm sitting here thinking, ooh, especially outside with bees flying around
fighting.
and birds chirping and a dog here. The dog is being good. Actually, this isn't even a real dog. Just to be fully transparent with the viewers. It's not a real dog. We rented this from fakedog.com.
Real fake dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that is a badass dog.
That's what the description said. Yeah, and Real Fake Dogs said, trust us, this looks like a badass dog. Peter Griffin agrees. So what do you want to, what's this about? What's all this, what's this podcast going to be about? What's our purpose?
Our purpose is to entertain.
Okay.
And whether that be us bullshitting or, you know, whatever the case may be, we're going to...
Bulls have to do with it.
The bulls shit a lot, and you know, it's just part of it.
Part of what? Listen,
This whole thing
I'm calling you out.
that we call life.
You know, you talk a lot about bovine anatomy, and I'm calling you out finally. I don't think you know anything about it.
I know the finer parts of bovine anatomy. You got the...
That's what we're going to call it. Welcome back to Bovine Anatomy.
You got the
Guillotine?
gas sack.
Yeah. And that's under the, of course, it's under the, you know, it's right there. You go up and around, and then it's there. And that's a bovine.
Yeah.
Right?
We don't really have a topic, I don't think, but,
Yeah.
you know, walking around and finding a spot was the most eventful part so far.
Yeah, we should have filmed that. That's more
That
exciting than this. We were like, oh, this is good. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
And then we were like, but we need chairs.
It's so mystical out here, though.
Yeah, it is pretty mystical.
It's there's a lot of good spots to sit, and there's a lot of good podcast areas, and we were just trying to find a spot was hard because just picking between them was a challenge. I think it's the best spot right now.
It's just a shame they can't see the $5 million mansion.
I know.
Back there.
Just off camera. You guys
just
are
off
missing
camera.
it, man.
But maybe on a different episode we can show it.
Yeah, we're under contract right now because it belonged to Jeffrey Epstein. I'm going to be honest. It belongs to Epstein.
It did? Well, yeah, it did.
It belonged to Epstein via some financier stuff, you know. But we inherited it is a word that I would like to use. Inherited rather than
not the. I mean, it might be confusing because they're thinking of like the Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh no, not that Jeffrey Epstein. No, the other Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, it's kind of where the problem came up. It was like it's not the
dogs.
It's true, he did.
So we got this little guy.
It's a fake dog. We established it's a fake dog. So we're clear. We're free and clear of all persecution. Don't come after us.
So you moved back recently. How was your move? He's flatline. Fuck.
The move is good. Moved in with my father.
Oh yeah, how's that?
It's good. He's just as much of a father as he's always been.
Yeah,
he's just right there.
And what was that like for you?
No, go ahead. Share. Yeah, it's good. He's good. Had a little bit of a scare. We ran out of ice cream and he got let's just say he got angry with me.
And this is causing some like tension, right? Between like a fatherly tension.
Yeah, well, yeah, fatherly. It's been a. He's struggled with addiction. it hasn't really affected him at all, but...
You know it's bad for him, right?
What is?
The nutty bars and the ice cream.
Oh.
How old is he now? Like
72. 70 as well. He's also 70.
What's the cutoff point's 80, so I think he's got another good
Cutoff point for what?
decade. You can't eat Nutty Buddies at past 80. The box says like
Age
ages
80 minus?
4 and up. Well, it's like in Legos, they say ages 1 to 99 or 4 to 99. You can't play it past that.
Yeah. And if you are trying to play Legos at 100 years old,
What the fuck are you doing?
yeah.
Oh, sorry, we got a plane passing by overhead.
But yeah, my dad he fucking rules. He's
Hell
awesome.
yeah.
I hate him, but he rules.
That's
Probably the
way-
best father ever, but I fucking can't stand him. I hate him.
We were talking about getting him in on some like bluegrass stuff at one of the conventions probably
yeah.
soon.
Yeah, he's a guitar player in a bluegrass band.
We have a festival coming up this weekend, actually. It's a cryptid convention, but I don't know, maybe that is the right kind of crowd for a bluegrass performance.
He loves Bigfoot. He loves Bigfoot and bluegrass. That's two things I know about him.
Well, that's just fucking perfect.
Mhm.
But
He just needs to write a song about Bigfoot.
yeah, a Bigfoot bluegrass song.
Bigfoot like on a train or
there's
something,
there's a severe
running
lack
over
of,
a woman.
Yeah, there's
It's
a
like what
severe
bluegrass
lack of
songs
that.
are all about. It's trains and killing women and marrying them, wanting to marry the woman and then killing her because she didn't want to marry you, and then moving to Chicago. That's like all bluegrass.
Bigfoot stole my woman.
Yeah.
Moved to Chicago.
I just slept with Bigfoot's woman.
I think I just slept with Bigfoot's chick. But yeah, we went to a Bigfoot, like the International Bigfoot Conference is what they called it. How it was international, I don't know. It was just held
Put this
here.
on me? Sorry, it's international.
But they called it international. I don't know why they called it international. Because it was just like people from around here that showed up. But
You can call anything international. People from other countries don't have to show up.
the people who were there though were like they had an upstairs section where they were all telling their own Bigfoot stories. And it
Oh
was
my
the
God.
funniest thing ever. Because like,
Eyewitness accounts.
not to hate on these people or whatever, but like
hate,
it's
please.
silly as hell.
Yeah.
A lot of it. And
Let me guess. The phrase "big brown figure" was said a lot.
Well, we walked upstairs because I'm with my girlfriend, and we were walking upstairs.
And I know it wasn't a man. I know it wasn't a person.
So
That's what
get
they
this,
always say.
we walk upstairs.
I
and
know
we're
for a
listening.
fact it wasn't a person.
Yeah.
Don't you give me that shit.
So we walk upstairs, and it's this like it's like an AA meeting. They've got like a circle of chairs, dude,
Yeah.
and they're all like so intently listening to each other's stories. And every time somebody else will say like a quality of Bigfoot, they'll all like simultaneously, yeah, that's exactly what I heard. Yeah. So like they were up there like mimicking Bigfoot calls and stuff like that, telling like, and when I got out of my truck, it's about an 8-foot tall hairy creature, and he looked at me and he said, "Ruh!" He started making the noises, and then like 3 other people were like, yeah, that's exactly what I heard.
That's exactly what I heard. Yep. There's the one guy that like thinks he's way taller than he is, and he's like,
Yeah.
it had to be at least 6 inches taller than me, so we're talking like 9 foot.
So it was held at Bays Mountain, and if you don't know what Bays Mountain is, it's just like a nature park kind of up in the mountains here. And they have like a few animals, and you kind of walk around a trail and stuff. But they held it there, and the guy who was running the whole conference like greeted us at the door. It was like, we got some Bigfoot evidence just outside. You guys want to come see it? And we were like, yeah, obviously we want to see this. So he takes us outside, and they have like
It's just a big poop.
He took a big shit like out in the woods like before the conference to show
He got like 3 or 4 of his shits together.
Yeah.
Mashed them up.
He's
into
fucking,
one.
it was a project. He's put some leaves and sticks in there.
Yeah.
But we walk outside, we follow this guy outside, and he's like trying to put on this whole show. And they've got like 2 lean-tos like made, just that obviously somebody threw together before the conference. And we go outside and they've got, you know, like some sticks leaning up against a log, and then they got like another one over here. It's like a broken one, and they're pretending like he fucked up and started over. And he's like, then we found this. This is a lean-to made by a Sasquatch. And you know what, Sasquatch, we heard Sasquatch like to stay around children because they're protective creatures. And won't you look over here? And he pointed over, and there's a playground like 2 feet away, and he's like, not even 30 foot from a playground. Ain't that crazy?
Ain't that crazy?
He was like, yeah.
You think there might be kids around? You look at that.
Trying to make it into something. But, dude, it was the funniest thing ever, hearing those guys upstairs and then seeing him try to, like, pass off this lean-to that he obviously threw together. Oh, my God. I don't even think I could have fit in that.
Yeah.
Let alone a Sasquatch.
Yeah. I love the idea that, like, this creature that's been apparently living for thousands of years in the woods and never been detected on camera, legitimately, like, clearly, that their best method of survival is to build a terrible lean-to. They're like, that's what they need to survive.
For thousands of years, a human-like creature, that's all they figured out how to cobble together is a lean-to.
Supposedly these things can run so fast they can catch a deer and grab it and kill it.
They can break entire trees over. But a lean-to is
But they haven't figured out how to dig a hole.
Yeah.
Anyway, not to poke fun at our cryptid friends out there.
We love our cryptid friends.
We love our cryptid viewers. You know?
We actually met Buck from Mountain Monsters.
Excuse me, Buck.
But he was super nice.
What's up? Name's Butt.
What is it? I'm sorry, what? We met them, and they were really cool. So we're seeing them again this weekend at the Cryptid Convention. So that might be fun. I might try to see if he'll do a parody of his own show with me or something. Because they kind of did last time. They were all very nice because like they don't bullshit you about what the show is, you know. But I
scared her.
Yeah, I see that.
She said, I didn't know there were people around. She doesn't know she's a fake dog. We haven't told her yet.
Dude, I was watching back at our Harry Potter video again, like a week ago.
Oh God! So
my God, it's funnier every time I rewatch it. Every time I go back to like rewatch it, anytime it's funnier every single time.
We did. So the first one was Sorcerer's Stone, right? We did that one.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
We did the second one too, right?
We just played more Sorcerer's Stone.
Oh, okay.
We just did 2 episodes.
Yeah. Yeah. If you haven't watched that video, go check it out. Yeah. It's I guess it won't be on this channel though, right? It's on your channel.
It'll be on my channel, my
PotentFrog.
PotentFrog channel.
Yeah. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. We started that video off with doing this Stallone, like he's Roman Catholic.
Yeah.
Hey, I got this from the Roman Catholics. Hey, it's a fake PlayStation controller.
So that whole beginning part was hilarious. The part that gets me the most is when Lou goes, look on the back, it was made
it's probably made by the Romans.
Those batteries are Roman Catholic batteries.
These things don't last a century.
Yeah, it's good. Go check it out. So what's this about? What's this whole podcast thing about?
Spread the word of the Lord.
Yes. Go ahead and you can start spreading.
Lord, Lord. I do an Oprah. Right. And you get a Lord, and you get a Lord.
Check under your seat. There's a Lord for you. Man, I wish there was a Lord under my seat. You think that you could be Lord?
I don't think I'm cut out for lordship.
No. Right answer.
It's kind of like a Catholic thing. not really for me. I'm not lordly. I'm the Tulsa King.
Yeah.
Hey, new season of Tulsa King
New
out
season
now.
of Tulsa
Check
King.
it out
Check it out
on
on Hulu, Peacock.
Check it out on Tubi.
Whatever is coming on. Check it out on Grape Juice.
Check it out on Chick-fil-A Plus.
Yeah. Dude, do they have a streaming service yet?
Not yet, but they're making one apparently.
Good.
KFC was
Talk about
trying
spreading
to,
the word of the Lord. Dude.
Yeah, KFC was trying to do a similar thing. They were trying to like tap into the gaming market, and so they made the Colonel game, like dating simulator where you could date the Colonel. It was like a dating sim game. And then they were going to make their own console, which that like went into obscurity. I don't think they ever did anything with that. Obviously, they're odd. They're like putting sponsorships in like all sorts of weird like Steam games and stuff. Like Roblox has a lot of KFC shit in it.
I remember when Roblox used to be cool.
Well, this is so weird. Like, Roblox is a weird subject for me because it's like I remember playing it once, like back when it came out, like 2007 or something, and everything was like Lego, like a knockoff Lego. It had like the grid pattern on the ground where it was like supposed to be blocks that you connect. What? What the hell? What?
The heck's this on me?
I thought it was a little pimp walking all around.
Yeah, it used to be Lego.
Yeah, Roblox used to be like Lego, like it's like a Lego knockoff game.
Just trying to understand here.
all the textures they just looked like Legos. So they had the grid pattern on the top and bottoms of them, and you had like a starter house and all this shit. And it was you just spawn shit. It's kind of like Gmod, like an early Gmod almost in a way. I played it right when it launched. I played like one experience on it. It was like a giant slide. All you did was slide down a huge slide and go back to the top.
Basically, all you do is slide. That's all there is to do.
If you told a Roblox kid that now, dude, they fuck off.
Yeah. Slide? You know what a Roblox kid would do now if you told them that? Told them it's just a slide, they could be doing this.
Yeah, just...
That's basically what you would see if you told
How
Roblox.
about this, Dad?
Yeah. You go ahead. You tell a Roblox kid right now that all there was a slide. You go ahead and tell him that.
But it's so weird for me because I played it at launch once, maybe twice, and never touched it again until recently. Mm-hmm. I just started playing again because they added like voice chat. They got like all sorts of custom skins in it. So I recorded a video with Lou. Shout out Lou. And
you make your guy with big boobies now.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's just so weird because like I feel like I came in at a weird age. Like I'm fucking 27, and now I'm getting into Roblox. Not like getting into it as like I'm just going to be playing Roblox all the time, but like just so weird that of all times now, like it just feels so off to me.
I want to like on the recording. I want to change you into a Roblox character in the chair.
Yeah.
We'll
get a Snapchat filter and it's just like shaky and like kind of like it's
as you're saying the sentence of like I'm not going to be playing Roblox all the time, but you're like slowly parts of your body are changing into Roblox.
Yeah. Not that I'm like obsessed with Roblox or anything.
Not that I would like I'd be playing Roblox all the time, but yeah, I've never I can honestly say I've never played Roblox. I was more of a Duplo kid.
Yeah.
You know?
Duplo.
Yeah.
Legos were too good. You needed a little more simple. I like my building a little more simplified.
Yeah. You get a Duplo block.
Them shits ain't coming up. I'm surprised I'm not getting ate up. I usually get ate up.
Bugs come from that direction, okay? Oh, yeah. They're getting me and not you. Don't you know anything?
Dude, we just finished watching So we started off with Harry Potter, watched through all of those, went through the Fantastic Beasts films, went through all those.
Thing in my eye.
Went through all the Harry Potters, went through all the Fantastic Beasts, went through all the Narnia movies. Then we went from all the 3 Hobbits and then all the 3 Lord of the Rings. And we went
King's Horses and all
the King's Horses and all the King's Men, and nobody could put us together again after that.
Nobody ever put another together.
But yeah, we just
What
finished
news do you
all of
bring?
those. The enemy has returned to Goldorf. Fuck, I fucked it up.
Goldorf.
The enemy has returned to Dolgaldor. But yeah, that was a chore. Honestly, it was great, but it was a chore. It was a struggle to get through. We watched them like right after the other one, you know, and so we would have to like stop it halfway through because the Lord of the Rings extended it like all 4 hours long.
Yeah.
And like
half the shots are just panning fields of them running.
Fields of them running. Yeah. Just for the sake of extending it.
You'll see orcs you've never seen before.
You'll see this one line that like doesn't even matter. It's like, okay.
Hey, remember how Eowyn is kind of likes Aragorn?
Yeah.
Well, there's this one line where she makes it even more clear.
That's the difference between like I feel like Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings extended editions, because Harry Potter, it's like only the first 3 really had an extended edition, and then they just re-released a longer version later for the rest of them, but they didn't call them extended edition. That was just like that's the movie,
the radio edit.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it, but yeah, the same. Yeah, but Harry Potter's extended editions, they add scenes that kind of matter or kind of actually do have something to do with the story, and whereas like Lord of the Rings or like James Cameron's Avatar, for instance, me and my brother loved that movie when it came out. We had like a DVD of it. It was like the extended version. But like all the extra shots in that, it's just like, look at this big tree, dude. it's like look at this huge
CGI.
bulldozer. Yeah. Look at what we can do. Same with Star Wars special editions. Like, I remember in the first Star Wars, Jabba the Hutt just used to be a guy in a costume, like with a vest on, and then they CGI'd him over for the new Jabba because they made him look like a slug like later on. And then the special editions just added all sorts of weird, nonsensical CGI things that just did not need to be added. So you have weird scenes like the musical scenes where it's just like a CGI character in a otherwise like 70s film. Yeah. Singing some 2000s ass shit. Just so weird and out of place. But I still love them all. I can't help but enjoy them.
Yeah. Like the extended Lord of the Rings ones, it feels more like here's a version for people who just want to be in the world longer.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
Like it doesn't actually add that much to the stuff. I mean, there's some cool stuff, but
yeah, for sure. We need to do that one day for just
make a movie.
I want yes, but I want to go to New Zealand and do the Hobbiton tour.
Oh yeah,
because they just added like 2 full Hobbit houses you can go through and like look at things and like interact with, and then they added an Airbnb. One is an Airbnb and you can stay in it now. And then they just rebuilt the Green Dragon at the end, so you can actually go get drinks and stuff there. So
how long ago was that we tore that down?
5 years.
The old Green Dragon Massacre. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I was actually planning to go to New Zealand with my friend, and before the pandemic. Yeah, and then the pandemic.
Yeah. Well, now it's free game.
Free game or fair game?
Free game.
Oh,
it's free.
I don't think that's the phrase. Free game is different.
Oh, okay.
That's when like you say. Free game is like when you say something that's like a secret tip. Yeah. You know, but like you're handing out free game.
It's fair game.
But you're not charging anybody. Like you're not.
Hobbiton is fair game. I can do squatters' rights there so easily, dude. I've been squatting. Hey, what's up? I'm Nigel. I've been squatting in this hobbit hole for 10 months, and they can't kick me out.
Hey, hobbit holes are so small that you can't help but squat, right? Right? Right?
He's trying to help you. I've got you.
Good job, you saved me.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings, Batman, Harry Potter, Star Wars. I can get real deep into that shit.
Name it,
so
I'll name it
easily.
right after you.
What are the ones for you that are like that? Because I know you like Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, Star Wars, basically. Yeah. The extended ones, though, the extended Star Wars, they just do the CGI bullshit and start talking and singing.
Fucking dickhead.
Harry Potter, though, they add,
Potter, I know you like
they add some
magic.
actual real scenes. Are you pooping? Oh, no.
She's cooling her taint.
Welcome back to Taint Cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's basically Magic the Gathering is coming out with an animated movie or show or something, and it's going to be total bullshit. So
Did you see the Lord of the Rings?
Looking forward to
animated
watching
one?
that.
I think I sent you that. The Lord of the Rings animated and like anime that they're making, the War for Rohirrim.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It looks just like a
Hey.
generic Netflix anime.
Hey,
I mean,
it's gonna suck. If there's one thing I know about that show,
yeah.
and it could be good. I want to say I'm not just like, don't animate my thing that I like.
Yeah.
But the way they did it, at least by the trailer, preview, whatever, it's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
I don't like the animation style at all.
Yeah, I really don't like that style.
Could have been way cooler.
Yeah.
It almost looks like a Adult Swim kind of like
Oh, yeah.
cheapo animation thing. That like, but you know, Adult Swim, it doesn't have to be good because it's supposed to be just
Right.
weird and funny. This is trying to be like serious and epic and whatever, and the animation just doesn't convey that. At least I'm just basing this on the trailer. But then they have the plot, from what I gather, is like couldn't be any more generic and like overdone.
Right, yeah.
Isn't it just like female lead is supposed to marry a guy, doesn't want to marry the guy, guy's an asshole or something.
It's supposed to like connect to the Peter Jackson films and be the placement for the war, and it just doesn't look or fit in the part. Like you said, I don't like the animation style. It just looks like cheap, and that's like part of my problem with like DC animated stuff as well, like Batman stuff. There's so many animated Batman related things, and there's next to none that are fucking good. And that's the sad reality of it. And so that's why like the newest, like the Cape Crusader one that just came out a while back on Amazon, it's so good. It's like Batman the Animated Series. It's written really well. It had a bit of controversy because they changed Oswald to Oswalda for that one or whatever, but like they did it well where it wasn't like shoved in your face. It wasn't done stupidly, but it was kind of silly, like, and pointless.
Yeah.
But like it's like a stipulation almost. It was like every animated like thing about something cool has to look like fucking Ben 10. It's like, why? What the fuck's the point of that? There are more art styles than this, and I hate to be the one to inform people or educate people, but like I have seen people argue that this matches the comic book style more, and it's like, no, not really at all. If anything, like it just looks like Batman the Animated Series style, and it's like not everything needs to be styled like that. You could make, like you were saying, the animation looks weird for the Lord. Like, they didn't have to make them look like fucking anime characters. Like, they could have animated it and made them look normal and gave them character detail. And, like, instead of just doing some generic, like, face swap like they do with a lot of anime girls in anime shows. It looks like the same woman with, a different eye set or something.
Different colored hair.
Yeah. But I hate that. It's just like, why can't...
Incoming.
Why can't things be cool? Why can't they be their own thing? Why does everything have to try to copy the other thing? You know, like it's never. That's why we don't have too many great animated shows anymore because they all try to copy one another.
Because people have good ideas, and they have to go through old, rich board members.
Big studios and shit. Old people in charge who don't know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm. They see the thing and they're like, oh, but this over here is sold more, so we're going to make it like this. And
Well, that's like the Harry
You don't
Potter.
know what you're doing.
Yeah, it's like the Harry Potter thing. They're rebooting Harry Potter, and they were like, they made it a very clear point in the post for casting that they were going to be doing inclusive roles.
Yeah.
And it's like, but why? What does that push? It's just
Inclusive roles.
It's just pandering is what it is. And
Well,
it doesn't help
is,
the movie industry in any way. You know, it's just damaging it more than anything.
The thing is, hire whoever you want.
Right.
But you don't have to like broadcast that you're doing this. We're doing it right this time.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Yeah.
hire whoever.
Yeah.
Like, who cares? Oh, this is my alarm to be funny.
Oh.
I totally forgot to do that up to this point, so.
It's just weird, like, that they're choosing to do stuff like that. And it's not benefiting anything. It's not like we're trying to be our own version. It's just like, we're just rebooting this, and it has to be this, and it has to include this. And it's like, nobody cares about that stuff, dude.
They're like, listen, we don't want to make our own thing.
Literally. We don't want to make a new thing.
Want to make it clear that we fucking hate the person that made the thing you like.
Yeah. We really don't like that.
But we don't hate them enough to ignore this money we can make.
Yeah, for real.
So we're just gonna we're just gonna pretend to be like better than her.
Which, like, I don't care too much about a lot of that. Like, it doesn't bother me that much. But at the same time, it's annoying that they're pandering so hard with a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, whatever.
It's just keeping us from getting a lot of good adaptations of things. And that's my main draw point from all that, is that it's keeping us from having unique and good experience. Unique New York. It's keeping us from having unique experiences with new animated things. And I hate that. I hate it so much.
Yeah. I think that people should stop making shows altogether, and I think that the only people who should be making content is YouTubers.
That's right.
And I think that YouTube should become the main source of all entertainment. And I think also YouTube videos should be played on billboards while people are driving by.
Yeah. At double speed.
Two times speed, audio blasting. And there's multiple billboards going at the same time. And I want you to play that at 2 times speed and see what happens.
God, this fly really loves my leg.
What, are you bragging?
Yeah.
Well, now it's on your shirt. So what, it loves your shirt too?
Yeah. It's a badass shirt.
Hey, I can't argue with that. What do you think? You want to wrap it up?
Yeah, I think we can wrap it up. That's probably enough for...
I mean, the sound quality is probably going to be...
Yeah, that's okay. So, we can just knock it off as ambience, you know?
We might not even release this until 10 years later. So if you're watching 10 years from now, we released it.
We released it.
Where's that fake dog?
Mustard, mayonnaise, turkey bacon too. That's the way we sandwich.